Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Ba, da, 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 da. Ba, da, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, 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 ha. Ba, ba, da, ha. Ba, 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 da, ba. How's everybody doing? Buenos konnichiwas. Nachos. Don't even get me started. Dan, how are you? DD Dragon, good to see you. Cinco Play. Thanks very much for redeeming Arithmetician. Congratulations on the numerical first. John, first over on YouTube as well. John, keeping it real on the tubes of you. Okay, ladies and gents, let's get this party started. I'm gonna slowly get over it. But we're finishing Mario RPG this week. And I'm not happy about it. I love this game. Every time I've played this game, I've loved this game. I can't not enjoy this game. And I'm sad it's almost over. But we're going to be doing the last endgame stuff. And we're going to be playing the post-game stuff. So we'll do that. First and Zeroist. It's our two... it's our two Mr. Pupules over here. You guys can hash it out with each other. It's a contest of cleverness. Mr. Tempered. How you doing? Here on a Monday, huh? Oh, it is Tuesday. You're usually not here, right? I think that's what it was. I don't know. I can barely remember my own schedule. Never mind somebody else's schedule. Oh. There we got it. Yeah, I don't like Tempered either. I'm glad you're going back to it. I wish you'd go back to Ninja Temper, though. I liked that one. I do. I do like that one. Oh, he fell into the lava. Oh, Major Rage, how's it going? Popping to say hi and lurk on silent. All right, you. Hey, thanks, man. You have a great lurk and silence and all that jazz. I love you. I don't know if you're gonna hear this part, but thanks. Thanks for being around. Oh no! I actually forgot about this. Oh, they took my star. This guy. We got the star. We're amazing. We're unbeatable. We're gorgeous. You'd better leave now, chumps. All right. I remember the first time I saw these guys, I was like, what? My childhood dreams have come true. That's how I felt. Uncle Temper. I don't know about that, man. Come on now. Hey, Red, look down there. That's gotta be the ugliest mustache I've ever seen. Ew, gross! That guy's worse looking than that Claude Mario. That is Mario, you idiot. Listen, everyone. We're gonna get this star to be to the blade immediately. We'll deal with Mario later. Alright, let's... This boss fight right here. Let me tell you. Uncle Tantrum. Oh, you responded to my challenge on Discord? The challenge for those that aren't in the know. Hey, Red, careful with this. You roll thumbs. The challenge is say something nice about Mario RPG. I know that even the most trolliest and the most embittered of you silverbacks can think of something nice to say about this game. Oh, you wascally wabbits, I'm going to get you. I just want to see that the signal ring was on. I don't remember if there's something here or not, but you know what? We're going to check it out anyways. It's better than Draken, but better than an Indo. Two true statements back to back. I think Automod got you on that one. I imagine, I was just say not. Ravaging Justice, how's it going? The QLX fight has great music. It really does. My goodness. I don't know that we heard Justice's take on this game. Do you like this game, Ravaging Justice? You said it was inspired by an Indo? That's not something nice. Where's the blade? He'll be here. Are you sure? Relax, people. Mario's here. He's too late. Where's the blade? Shut up already. Oh, there it is. Finally. Yeah, you got a little cutscene too. Oh, I love it. We fight for evil. We live for disorder. We like what we do. We struggle for chaos. We are the Axum Rangers. This star piece gives people hope. It needs to be destroyed. Alright. I guess this is going to be a pretty easy fight on here. But I remember having a time with this when I played the original as a kid. Did anybody have difficulty with the boss fights on this game in their younger days? Deoxer, I missed you. I missed seeing your comment there, Deoxer. Thanks very much for popping in, huh? Glad you're here. Infinite Metal, how's it going? And the Super Sentai will do an Axum Rangers version. Yes! Yes! Infinite Metal, I hope you're doing well. And I hope you all had a good weekend, too. Happy Monday. I think the game is fine. It's a great RPG for kids. Don't mean that as an insult. Absolutely. I'm glad that you said that, because it clarifies your statement. Clarification is always good. But I wish that we lived in a society where you didn't have to say that, right? There's so much negative connotations surrounding things like childlike or childish. But this is a wonderful RPG that can be enjoyed by young children. And I think that's wonderful. One of the harder fights? Yeah. Had no trouble with this game. You didn't have trouble with this game? John, how's it going? And really for fighting bosses in some RPGs of Smithy and his phases? I think for me, Culex was a tough fight when I was a kid. I think I struggled more with this fight than with Smithy. Fun for the whole family. Yeah, you could say that. I always wondered about fun for the whole family kind of lines. Because like there's always that, there's always that grizzled teenager that doesn't like anything. And I was like, they're part of the family and they probably don't like it, But eventually you you become old enough to like fairy tales again. So it's you kind of come around. It's sort of like the Pokemon effect, but not exact. Like with Pokemon, I feel like, if you hit it when you're young, you love it, and then eventually you hit an age where you're too cool and grown up, quote unquote, for Pokemon. And then eventually, especially if you have kids, you come back to Pokemon. I know that's an experience that a lot of folk have had. Anecdotally, myself included. Ugh, I got this pose wrong. Okay, so we're actually going to... We're going to do a couple things. I'm going to try and thought peek all 5 of these characters. Whoops. Not going to get that. Of course. So let's just, we'll just get our defenses up. I mean, they pretty much can't hurt us anyway, it looks like. They definitely can't hurt Peach. Okay, we'll go for Axum Black here. Red's pose was off, wasn't it? Aren't we good? We're pretty good. She was the healer. Okay. I couldn't quite remember who was the healer. They usually have the ladies be the healer, so that was my first guess. Pink Ranger. Otherwise, it would have been Green Ranger. That group pose went off without a hitch. Hey, double attack? Okay. But yeah, I want to say that I had more trouble with this boss fight than with Smithy. I think Smithy, if I remember right, I got him on the second try. But this one had me for a long time. Red really missed his muck there. Lay off Red. You know, that ought to be everybody's motto. Lay off Red. Hasn't Red suffered enough? That's my slogan. Okay, one more to Thought Peak here. Attaboy. Don't miss it. Oh, got it. Okay, now we can go ahead and let him have it. Now, if I remember right, and it has been a while, this fight's got a few stages. Right, it's got a stage where, oh hey, that actually did damage. It's got a stage where the central like head thing comes out, if I'm remembering right. And I would also put these characters in the category of really good original characters from Mario RPG that definitely should make an appearance in something else at some point. But who owns the characters? That's a decent question. Obviously, Nintendo owns Mario. But who owns the original characters on this? Are they joint owned? Yo, Red, what? My makeup's running. Then change brands. I like a good old soft misogyny in your 1996 video games. Hey, that was a little more than no damage. Let's see. Let's do some Star Rain on these bubbies. Oh, we're going all day. Oh, I think that's a new record for me. Yo, Red, what? I broke my shades. Serves you right. Yo, Red, what? I'm hungry. Chew on your tongue. Chew on your tongue? Let's see. We'll do a little therapy here. And then Healing Rainbow. I'm not going to do that one. I think I'll save this. For when the head comes out. Whoa, missed it. Yo, Red, what? I've got a headache. You're totally out of shape. You're totally out of shape. Let's see. We're going to use a maple syrup. Love that the timing is so easy on that one. Enough. Now I'm angry. Time to finish this. Oh, yeah, there it is. Formation hole. Force beam energized. Maximum charge. Now. Dang. Did he just wipe to Mario with that? Haha! What? Okay, that's alright. We gotta come back. Dang, Mario. Come on now. Pull it together. Okay, so... And then how about this little swap out here? Yes, I love these. I love them. I don't know that I remembered that there was a little invincibility sound effect there. Huh. Yeah, whatever. So I was told by a very good source that we can get the frying pan for Peach pretty soon here. I don't remember what that all entails. I think it was Sarge Smash who mentioned that last time. This isn't possible. We are invincible. Can this be happening to the Axum Rangers? Ooh-wah! One of my favorite screaming noises. Ooh-wah. Oh, yeah. Bowser hits level 23. A little more physicality. Never hurt anybody. Except for the Ammonies. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Oh, I was wondering if they were going to do this. This little scene. Because they're standing on top of the volcano. Oh, so close to the end of this wonderful game. It's a tragedy. 6 star pieces have finally been collected. Where could that last star piece be? Okay, I actually don't remember what to do from here. So we're just going to yutz around until we figure it out. There should be another way up. Where the path splits? I don't know. Let me see here. Because there are some treasures that we missed. So, that. No. Why? You know? What did I do? There we go. Yeah, I don't remember if I came up this way. I maybe did not. Like, why is this here? Ah, Mario. Oh, okay. Hardest jumps in the game right here. Come on now. Oh. This is possible, right? I think I remember missing this jump a lot as a kid. There's not like a secret... Oh! Okay. Did not remember that. Here we go. Defense Scarf. Let's find out. So that doubles defense during battle, but what does Defense Scarf do for us? Raises defense power. By, like, not that much, honestly. So I think Ghost Metal is going to be the best thing there. Defense Scarf isn't super useful for us. Oh, nice. There's more. Oh, I didn't have Mallow on the team. I'm a little worried that there were hidden treasure blocks there. We found the one we missed. Yes. We did it. Finally. I need to see if there's I have to know if there's like another thing there. Nope. I can do this. Hard thing is you're like pushing in the direction of down. I gotta wait till I hit it though. How come I can't do this jump now? I think there was another thing that appealed to me about this game as a boy is how many secrets there are in it, you know? It's got my favorite kind of linearity from the NES or the SNES era rather, which is, you know, this kind of linearity where like, yeah, the game, this game itself and the story is linear, but there's a lot of exploring that you can do. There we go. Just make sure that there's no signal ring thing going off. Okay, we're good. A Super Mario role-played this game. I don't understand the question. You're going to have to forgive me on that. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. Monday. Despite the level layout, it's not a hallway. Exactly. The hallway is there in principle, right? Because you're moving pretty linearly from start to finish. There's no deviation that takes you to a different ending or anything like that. But all of that is masked by things to do, mini games, side areas, hidden treasures, things you want to backtrack for. All of those things matter. You know, that's all important fluff stuff. I'm glad that you added Portal Cake, because I don't know if we would have got that reference without it. We've been like, what the heck kind of a cake is he talking about? It illusionifies everything. Krista Poole! That's a good reference. I need to play Portal eventually. This is a sorry state of my lack of experience with Portaldom. Krista Poole, how you doing? Happy Monday. It's a rainy Monday over here. It's been raining all day. We're in a flood warning, flood watch, and flood advisory. They sneaked all the flood stuff in here. Nearly every video game level is a hallway if you zoom out enough. Yeah, like that's what I mean too in terms of like in principle, you know? I think like a visual novel with multiple endings and multiple fail states, like bad endings, would be the least hallway-ish thing that I could think of. Or maybe something like Stardew Valley. Harvest Moon would be not very hallway-ish. But certainly RPGs, even with multiple endings, there's very clear kind of like branching spots that still take you on a linear trajectory. It's hard to talk. Raining here in Houston today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. We're in the same area, Christopher. Did I know that? Yeah, open world games. Definitely. Breath of the Wild, too. You could complete a lot of that in any order. I would definitely count that. I think you could make it even less hallway-ish if there were multiple endings. You know? But yeah, that's a very, very non-ish thing. You might have to zoom out pretty far to see the linearity there. Christopher, I didn't know that. Maybe, are we neighbors? We might be. Mom, Dad!
Were you able to find the star, dear?
Yeah, the Axum Rangers took it away from us, but we got it back again. That's wonderful. Now the Starway can be repaired, right? I guess not. You're still missing a piece, I take it.
A lost star. Wait, the only place left to look is in Bowser's Keep.
Yeah, we know, but there's no way to get in. Believe me, we've tried, but... Yes, even Mario can't jump that far. All right, I'll let you use the...
That's it, dear. You should use the royal bus.
Yes, Mallow, the time has come for you to take the bus. Why, when I was your age.
Really? Are you sure it's all right?
Of course, dear. I'll record a order.
Record? I don't know why I got that.
I'll order the repairman to have it fixed by the time you leave. You'll simply have to help Mario and the others get that last star.
You bet, Mom. Come on, Mario, let's go. Should have said let's go. Would have been on brand. We've been Southeast Houston working at... Oh, okay. So I'm fairly new out here, Christopher. I've been out here for 4 or 5 years, something like that. I won't be out here that much longer, but we're generally in the same area. So I can't say exactly on recording, but general same-ish area. I'm in a... I'm further north from you, though. Let's see. There's a lot of people that I know down here from the internets. Early Elder Scrolls game, do whatever you want. Main quest don't matter. If it's a hallway, it's a very, very, very fat, short hallway. Yes. Maybe a hallway with a lot of side rooms. Because there's a defining start, a defining end. You could just spend a lot of time on the side rooms, you know? What is it like in Breath of the Wild? You gotta wake up. You gotta go talk to the old man. You gotta do the 4 beasts. And then you can go straight to the castle. Assuming you're not like glitching and speedrunning and stuff like that. Create your own dungeon sequence by robbing houses in the arena. Oh, dang. Fiercely anti-hallway, so it makes the level design so much harder. Nice. Yeah, games that mask it real well is what I tend to enjoy, I think. But I do like non-stairway-ish games, like love me some Harvest Moon. Okay,
Let's go. We're going to use the bus.
yeah, we got to use the bus. And do I want to go all the way to Smithy's place now? I think there's probably other stuff to do. I just don't remember. Might have to look up a checklist or something. I don't have a strategy guide for this anymore. Does anybody remember where the frying pan is? And if there are any other final weapons that we need to get and purchase and yada yada. Illusion of freedom mechanic. Yeah. Absolutely. It paralyzes some people. You know, it's interesting to note. Like, I've met a lot of people who are like, I don't know what to do in Stardew Valley, and I just can't play it. Which I think is really interesting. Oh yeah, it's over here. Frank Pan, Moleville Antique Market. Thanks very much, Infinite Metal. Do you recall any other secrets and items I need to get at this point? Baron Redwing, how you doing? Thanks for popping in today. Happy Monday to you. Oh, my bro. We got Wario and Waluigi together here. Together again. Gee, it's good to be together again. Let's go to... Ooh. Go to Moleville. Oh, yeah, I think there's like a fast warp that you can use. You gotta walk that ways, though. That's the way to go. Okay, Antiques Shop. I don't remember exactly where it is. She likes open world games, but she plays them fairly linearly because she gets overwhelmed by trying to explore. Yeah. Now, Breath of the Wild, I think, is a standout in those terms, Cinco. At least for me, and that the exploration felt less like following... Well, not felt. It was less following icons on a minimap and more, hey, I wonder what's over that hill. And then you find something that feels like a natural discovery rather than just chasing down, icons on a map again. I really appreciated that about the exploration design in Breath of the Wild. Other than that, that's how I played that game with Tears of the Kingdom. Certainly with Final Fantasy XIV, we were talking about that not too long ago. With a lot of those big style games, I will play them similar to your wife, and then I'll try and do the main quest stuff, because I know if I do the side quest stuff, I'll lose track of where I am. I'll forget where I am in the story, and then it loses all of its tension, and so something that allows me to maintain that kind of the pace of the story is what I really like. And then I'll go back later. Oh, I didn't do the Wacka-Goomba game. We didn't promote the Sniffets. The Wacka-Goomba game was in the sewers, right? Feel completely compelled to get all the things in the games until it hits some very open threshold, unless we relax and stop caring about everything. It could be exhausting middle ground. Yeah. And it depends on the side quest design as well. Like if the side quests are not great, then that's the purchase shop there. If the side quests aren't great and they just feel like busy work, to me, like that's not enjoyable at all. I'll definitely stick to the main quest stuff. I can't remember what it is. Antique shop. Oh, it's this guy of the mushroom, right? I don't know why I thought it was in the back. Metal plate. Only 300 coins? What a steal. And this is Peach's ultimate weapon? Dang. Enough iron to be dangerous. I'm gonna have to call her the Iron Lady. Our favorites are Horizon Zero Dawn and the latest Assassin's Creed games. I have never played an Assassin's Creed. I did like Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't played the second one. The only thing is I wish that they would stop talking to me when I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, she's like, if I crouch in this grass, I'm like, I've been playing this game for 20 hours. You don't have to explain crouching in the grass to me. That's how I get uppity. Difference between the original Chrono Trigger side quests and the ones they added with later re-releases. Oh, which I've never played. But yeah, I think I get the sentiment there, for sure. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was a game in which I skipped side quests. Because they were like basic fetch quests and... Here, I'll give you some gil and some experience. I was like, big screaming deal. Yeah, Chrono Trigger, really great for its side quests. I think specifically because they tie loose ends in terms of the story, and they do some character development. So if you can tie that in, that's wonderful. I feel like a step down from that is just using like basic world building. And saying like this is a storyline side quest. Well, like it's not. You're just making up stuff. I don't know what that is. Wish they put the Navi fairy chat into an option that you could turn on and off. Yeah, very hand-holdy. I've never played the God of War stuff, but I heard about the yellow paint and that. I get why it's there. I wish you could toggle it on or off. Was it in here? I think it's in here. So I did the whack-a-mole. Is there something I'm missing from that though? So excited in the Elliot demo. Oh, okay. I haven't tried that one. I haven't had a chance to check that out. Elliot the Adventurer, yeah, the Red Mage one. I'll be suing them over that. Okay, the Sniffets. I gotta find all the side quest stuff to do in this before we tie it up. Oh yes, and then there's a matter of all the thought peaks and things like that. I think the guy is. I think he's in here. Let me see. I might be thinking of the wrong guy. Oh no, he just sells you stuff. Witted a frog coins. Definitely don't need experience booster. Where is the character who handles the bestiary in this game? Oh, okay. Provided you can get a high enough score, I imagine. Yeah, it's weird, Cinco. It is weird to me. I try and take a middle ground with that of like, if somebody absolutely needs that, fine. But I don't think I don't think that should be the standard. I don't think that the standard design for a game should be treating the player as if they're an idiot. Or as if they need help. Don't assume that the player needs help. You know? I think that's where it becomes significantly irksome. Okay, let's go this way. What's up, Shadow Anime? Oh, yeah, me too. I'm almost done with it. I'm sad about it. What part are you on, Shadow Anime? And thanks for coming in. 20 points for flowers, 26, not too bad. Okay, I might try that. What is it for frog coins? Like over 30? What else was I going to say about the, was something else about the, that design. I don't know. I feel like some people would rather watch a movie than play a video game. And if that's the case, then watch the movie, you know? Got 2 stars left. Oh, nice. Okay, so you're like around... have you been in the sunken ship yet? Okay, I don't think I gotta go this way. Booze. I don't know that I got these with Thought Peak. You know, I'm gonna have to do that because we're gonna 100% this thing because it's that good. I've been on it for. Don't look at me. I'm shy. Oh, he's looking at me. Oh, relatable boo.
Johnny Jones. That's right, Super Mario. Johnny Jones, don't you know? Harry, Harry, Harry.
Great. Awesome. So did you fight Spiridovich? Or is it Spiridovich? Spiridovich? Something like that. Yaridovich.
Da.
Let's get this guy. Yeah, so you're actually right behind me. You might finish this before I do. I'm a pretty slow player. You got the kind of look a shadow can appreciate. Ah, yeah. What a nice thing to say. Question mark. Let's just take care of these guys. Oh, you did that as well. Okay. So have you reached let's see, I don't want to give you spoilers or anything. You're just past that. You climbed the necessarily gonna battle for the next star because I'm in the area. Okay. Cool. Cool. It's pretty great. I mean, we're coming in on the end of the game here, pretty much. Get this guy. Thought Peak did. What? Got him. Let me see here. Got the cricket jam stuff. Oh, the stuff that Mallow went to the Mushroom Kingdom to purchase at the start of the game. Is that the cricket jam stuff? If so, yes. I'm not against hint systems. I'm against telling people the end of the movie before the climax even starts. Yeah. I think a hint system can be useful for sure, but I don't think you should foist a hint system on somebody within like 30 seconds of the puzzle starting, you know? It's weird too, because like we live in an internet age. You know, do you have to build that into the game? It's easy to just look stuff up. It would be a good accessibility option to turn on, having your party members assist with suggestions, but it shouldn't be the stock option for everything. That's my my exact take right there. My exact opinion. Because again, then you're assuming that most players, I guess, require that kind of assistance. I don't think that's the case. Okay, I always get lost in here. And I can't remember where we need to go. What's up, Krypton? I don't know to what you are referring exactly, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. No, I don't know. I think I know. Ah, come on. I missed it. But I'm not sure.
I think it's Cricket Jam. I wasn't paying attention. I think it's Cricket Jam. Oh my gosh. There it is. Splish, splash, floop, flop. There you go. Overkill. You know what? There's a really cool system in Earthbound that I rarely ever see in any other RPG. And I don't know if right now I could even think of another RPG that has it. But that's where weaker enemies run from you, and you can one-shot them before you even start the battle sequence, unless they touch you in the back, and then you've got they got the jump on you. That is a pretty cool feature that I wish we saw more often. I don't know why we don't. Certainly makes grinding a lot easier. Oh, Valentina, see, I wasn't sure. And, PG-13 chat, so. Well, not even PG-13. I had to take it down a notch. Because some of y'all are a little too much PG. I'm sorry, some of y'all are a little too much 13 and not enough PG. You know what I'm saying? So we had to drop that down a bit. Don't make me drop it down to TVY7. I'll do it. Let's see. If most players require that assistance, you may want to rethink your game design. Yeah. For the Fire Dragon Quarter has that? Oh, yeah. See, I haven't played much of that. Played it for a little bit. What else? What other games have that? It's cool. It makes you feel powerful, too, that, like, enemies will actually actively run away from you on the overworld map. Which way am I going here? I don't think it's that way. I think it might be this way. Gotta hit the button. There's the button. Okay, awesome. I am 13 poo-poo pee-pee jokes. Oh, okay. Or went straight for the scatological. If you could one-hit kill an enemy with your lowest level attack, they'll just die when you do the field hit to start the fight, rather than starting the fight and giving your party XP. Oh, okay. Don't bother, Red. Oh, Dragon Quarter? That's all right. I mean, here's kind of my philosophy too. Is I don't mind playing bad games. I mean, I played a Ninja Way of the Ninja, you know. So, I think you gain something different from just pure enjoyment when you play a bad game. So I've enjoyed playing bad games now and then. I have. Oh, I gotta get up there. Let's see. You know what I could do is I could jump on top of one of these heads here. I think that works. Used to work in the OG. Multiple times a week? Oh dang! Are you headed to like speedrunner territory on that thing? If I do ever play it on stream, oh, you can. If I do ever play it on stream, you're definitely gonna have to give me the pro tips. Oh, hello.
This is a dead end, so it's best to turn back now.
Tell me what to do. Hey. Alright, so you can't jump on his head. But I don't think I had the ribbite anyway. Has an issue akin to the Might and Magic games that you completely destroy your save. You're on speedrun board at this point. Oh, dang. That's true. The problem usually isn't most players. It's overly focus tested modern games where if any tester gets frustrated, they consider it a bug. Forced to design for the lowest common denominator. Dang. It could be that people these days are easily frustratable as well, which I feel like trickles into the social media discussion. Like, I've spent my good fair share of time bagging on games journalists, but I feel like a primary reason why games journalists sound like they don't like video games when they review video games is because they have to do it for a job. They're rushing through all these games just to get this stuff out. It takes the fun out of the hobby, you know? There was a time when that was the case for me when I was handling all these press keys. I was like, yeah, this isn't fun anymore. Like, yeah, I'm getting free games and I am playing a ton and having all these gameplay experiences, but it's not fun to play video games that way. There it is. I missed that twice. My dad, Frogog, says hi. Frogog? Frogug? Let me see. Let me scroll up here. Your save got corrupted in Dragon Quarter? And it happened twice, dang. Dark Souls has been the last bastion of proper friction in modern AAA. And it gets shouted down for it, too. Like, you know, Elden Ring, very successful game. Which is awesome to see. I don't tend to pick sides on this sort of thing. But, yeah, I just ran into a guy who was furious about how little difficulty he wanted, and he wanted to convey in the strongest possible terms how little difficulty he wanted. He didn't want any friction at all, because the argument always goes, you know, I have kids, I have a wife, I have a house, I don't have time to play and practice and all that stuff. And it's like, you probably do. You know, you got time to play video games, but I get that that's not people's preference. At the same time, it's not that big a deal. If that's your preference, that's your preference. It doesn't have to be everybody's preference. I wanted to see what this is. So you can't, like, I can't jump on that guy's head. He doesn't come down any lower than that. There's definitely lots of easy games to choose from. Well, I told him I love Cuphead. I loved Super Mario RPG. I think those were the two examples that I gave. I don't want every game to be Color a Dinosaur. You know? I don't want every game to be Mario teaches typing. Okay, so this was not the correct way to go. So somebody needs to remind me where the... darn it! I got K-Pora get bored. Right. Because in a game, there's... And this is not some kind of macho, like, oh, you gotta get good, bro. No. I feel like so much of the discussion has gone in that direction that people constantly think that's what you're trying to say. It's not. But I think the nature of the game implies, a lot of times, that there's some learning of rules, that there's some type of skill involved, that there's some type of thinking on your feet to work around RNG. And if you take all that out, you know, what are you left with? You know, you're left with a movie that maybe is barely interactive. So I personally don't get it, but I'm not asking for every game to be Color a Dinosaur. Whereas I feel the difference is the person I'm talking to in that situation is asking for every game to be Color a Dinosaur. I like dinosaurs as much as the next mage, but not that much. Why am I doing this again? I was supposed to be hunting Goombas. This, as we've established, this gives me the anxieties. I didn't want to do this. I went the wrong way. No. Dude, not once on stream have I been good at this barrel rolling section. Not once. And whose fault is that? Huh? I'm gonna blame it on Mr. Tempered until he changes his name back to the ninja. You gotta change the name back, Mr. Tempered. I did it. Alright, fine. Alright, let me see. Ooh, we got chatty chat going off chat today. Let me see here. It's a fun experience, huh? Infinite Metal, when somebody tells you something about a game you really like that you hadn't really heard before. It is intriguing. Josh Pritt, how's it going? I'll take it. Oh, I'll take it. Let's see. You should just watch a Let's Play. Let's Plays are perfect for games that you can't beat. Yeah, definitely. And there's games I can't beat. I've given up on a couple of them. But I'm not going to advocate that they change the game for me. You know? Blue Yoshi is best Yoshi. Oh, Boshi? I like Boshi. He's great. He is great, Krypton. American McGee. Difficulty curves are antithetical to storytelling because it creates unwanted friction. He uses a comparison that if I'm reading a book in English and it switches to Italian halfway through, I might not be able to finish it. I understand that argument, even partially agree with it, but not every game needs to give up something else just to guarantee everybody finishes the story. Aside from the language, I feel like that example is pretty hyperbolic. But couldn't you stick with just one language and say, you know, there's difficulty in perhaps reading the classics, you know, going back to antiquity, reading the Greeks, reading great medieval works, reading you know, Victorian or Dickensian era classical fiction. There's an inherent difficulty curve in those because sometimes they might be removed from our modern English, even though you're reading it in English translation. Or they may use difficult words. They may be harder to read than modern fiction. But I don't think that makes them... that makes that inherent difficulty antithetical to storytelling. Maybe it makes it antithetical to a person's experience with that. Because, for example, in this example of switching to Italian, if somebody knows Italian, then there's no antithesis. Because it's purely on an experiential basis. So I don't know. It seems fairly shaky to me. Let's see. We're lucky not lacking games to play. Oh, definitely. It's weird then, Infinite Metal, that nobody's hurting for video games right now. And yet there are so many people talking about, hey, they should, you know, stop making this or they should stop making that. It's like, why? You've got plenty of things to choose from, you know? Just let other people enjoy what they enjoy. 3 more weeks. Oh, okay. You can't change your name for 3 weeks. Something else I haven't seen on the Tex Murphy games. I haven't seen that. Aegis, hello. Aegis Runestone. Is American McGee all hyperbole? I don't know. Aside from the Alice games, I don't know anything about that. I can't believe there's a human being named American McGee. But yeah, it's kind of a terrible example. Antithetical, you kind of take your 5 seal bills and go on and get. Oh, did somebody break Krypton? Hollow Knight, one of all-time favorites. Never beat the Radiance. Watch the true ending on YouTube. Don't blame Team Cherry for my unwillingness to learn the hardest boss pattern in the game. See, that's the step that I'm getting at, right? You could learn Italian, or perhaps you already know it, or you could just learn how to appreciate a Charles Dickens novel, even though it's harder to read. But there's varying levels of people's experience, right? So, like, you had trouble with the Radiance. You acknowledge that you could learn to beat the Radiance. And certainly other people have beaten the Radiance. But it's not Team Cherry's fault because people have varying degrees of experience. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're talking about ease and difficulty in, I think, a fairly clinical, dispassionate sense, which I really enjoy because, gosh, do people wrap their emotions up in difficulty and ease discussions far too far. Yeah, there's people out there that provoke. We have our own provocateurs here, and that's always fun. But you know, it doesn't need to be that way. Oh, it's Mario's house. Oh, no, just kidding. I thought it said Pipe House. Did they change it to Mario House? I think they might have. Okay, who remembers where the Goomba thing is? Is it in Pipe Vault? It might be in Pipe Vault. I think it is. Oh, you're a Buc-ee's individual. Well, you know what? Buc-ee's is the antithesis of Costco. So there you go. Krypton, did you see that? This is a while ago already. There was somebody playing like a Wendy's style social media game. I guess they're opening up a competitor to Buc-ee's. I mean, good luck, because people love Buc-ee's. I took my my friend from California to Buc-ee's when he came to visit. Even a hardened Californian who doesn't like anything. No, I'm just kidding. Even he was like, "Oh my gosh." Yep. Yep. Where's the Goombas thing? That was totally fine. Oh, what about that? What are those? There's like a little guy there. What do we got to do about those? Difficulty curve could also be about something else. Growth. Put in effort to get better. By struggling through increased difficulties, you learn more. There you go. Well, someone that doesn't mind not being able to finish the game. Absolutely. I think if people believed in themselves a little more too. Like Cinco Play here rightfully acknowledges that he could beat... Here it is. He could beat the Radiance with enough practice. But he's just not willing to do so. And I wish more people were honest about that. And just said, well, I just don't really want to put in the effort. And if you don't, that's fine. But it's not that you can't do it. It's just that you don't want to put in the required practice to do so. And I think that's true with a lot of games in life. If we're going to extend beyond video games, you know, it's not like, it's not like, you know, you could just, it's not like you could just get good at, you know, FIFA soccer first try. You got to put in some practice on that thing. I got to stop using the joypad. That's what's mucking me up. I'm going to try this again after this. Thank goodness Mario can change direction mid-jump. My kids picked up on that. And they're like, how could he do that? I was because he's a creature of magic. That's how. At 24. Oh, frog coin. All right, give it. Line me up. What's up, in Black Belt? How you doing? How you doing? We're hanging out. We're enjoying a discussion on game difficulty. This is exactly the kind of discussion that I enjoy. Again, clinical, dispassionate discussion of all these kinds of game design things. I love it. This is the sort of thing that keeps me involved in video games. Because there's all that noise. There's so much hyperbole. There's so much screaming about commercials and brand loyalty and all that nonsense. Like that could leave tomorrow and I wouldn't bat an eye. But this kind of discussion is what I really enjoy. Thought I'd never beat Sekiro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a hard game. I struggled with Sekiro. Could I put in enough practice to get good at Sekiro? Absolutely. I totally think so. I was borrowing the game, which was the style at the time, so I did not put in that practice, but it could be done. Now this is actually harder with the joystick. Gotta get those golds. Ah. Okay, flower jar. Does he run out of gifts at some point? People start training to possibly get into FIFA teams at what, 9 years old? Yeah, pretty much. It's not like a 25-year-old wakes up one day, I think I'll be in the FIFA finals. Good luck. You got a lot of practice ahead of you. So on the one hand, we embrace practice and athleticism in sports games, but as a society, we seem to generally dismiss or undervalue practice and an analog, if you like, maybe an analogy to athleticism and skill in video games. I don't know why. But then again, gamers don't burn a city down when their favorite team doesn't win, so, or when their favorite team does win. Whew, looking at you, New York. Okay, let's see. Doing some planning and shopping for a cooking event. Oh, nice. Backyard BBQ. Oh, that's fun. Oh, we should get some neighbors together here and do some barbecue. This is the big 250 after all. So I remember when they founded America just the other day. Oh, that sounds wonderful in Black Belt. You got to send some of that my way. We're playing games here, not playing games on a field. Is the field, why would the field be the most important distinguishing factor in terms of why skill is more accepted, why skill and practice are more accepted in sports in comparison to video games? What does the field do about that? Or are you just suggesting because it's in real life? Yeah, it would be interesting to know why it would matter, because certainly we even have esports in video games. You know, there's still a physical field of sorts in that regard. Let's see. Yeah, it does sound good. Gamers don't burn calories when their team wins. What? Chess Master listened to a bunch of times and talked about one famous grandmaster that he thought could have become a GM years earlier if he just put in the work to do it instead of being held back by alcoholism or something. Oh, dang. You're reminded that chess isn't a game about being a genius. It's expected that rankings relate to effort. Absolutely. And I think in general, that kind of practice-based thing, I've been accused of being a boomer for suggesting that it's the case in real life, but I think it's totally accurate that you have to practice to be good at stuff. It feels like the internet has sort of shortcutted a lot of oh, this is cool. Shortcutted a lot of people into thinking that, you know, oh, you could just post a video and, you know, you'll make it on YouTube. I've heard it from so many people. I'm going to open a YouTube channel and get 500,000, you know, views on my first video, and I'm going to be stand in front of a huge wall of video games. And it's like, overnight, maybe, but I'm sure that's a rare experience versus 30 points. I don't know. I'm sure that's a rare experience versus somebody who takes the time to understand how to do video production and understands how to make compelling content, understands script writing, and understands presentation and all that. A lot of people have a natural, you might get discovered at a coffee shop by a talent agent, you know, a talent scout, you'll just make it overnight. And it's like, that could happen, but that's not predominantly, you know, what happens. Ah, he almost got me. Ah, I really like this going down, using the top pipe there to jump down to the next one. Could have had that. Oh, 34. All right, cool. So I grabbed a bunch of these. What else do we need to do? We need to get other stuff. And where's the character who does the bestiary stuff? I'm a very neighborly neighbor. I don't know if you could tell that from the sound of my sultry voice, but I am very much the kind of neighbor that, like, when you move into the neighborhood, I'm going to bake you cookies. I'm going to ask if you need tools. I'm going to ask if you need assistance moving your things in. I'm going to, share phone numbers if you're comfortable with it. I'm going to, check on you if there's a bad weather pattern. Things like that. I'm not super nosy. Like, I'm not bugging my neighbors every single day. But I'm a very personable neighbor. And I think that comes from the Hawaii mentality. But there are some neighbors that are pretty standoffish. There was one that moved in a couple years back. And we made them cookies, and they just kind of glowered. It was really weird. So I think some people have got that same sort of sense of neighbors that you're mentioning there, Dan. But I wish some of you were in my neighborhood. Not all of you, but I wish some of you were in my neighborhood, because we would have fun. I would bake you cookies. All right, this is not where I wanted to go, but we're here, and we did a lot of the Goomba thumping. Where's the bestiary character? Where is he? Why do you say ED in chat with question mark, exclamation mark, question mark? Don't do that. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, on a topic of natural skill, like, I think natural propensity exists, like a natural affinity. I think people can have natural affinity towards something, but that's certainly not the only deciding factor in success. If you're good, you get put in the work to... Yeah, definitely. Sound like one of those boomers? Yeah, so I've been told. Hey, you have to practice at things. Oh, you're a boomer. What? That's weird. Is it booster pass? I thought they were at a town. Oh, booster pass down here. Booster pass. Only about 60 miles. I mean, we could check it out. Nobody baked you cookies? You need to move to a neighborhood where people will bake you cookies when you move. That's what you do. Kind of neighbor that keeps myself but wants to be friendly and helpful. Yeah, that's good. What's next after this? Probably we're gonna finish off Uncharted Waters after this. So. Neighbors just smoke in their garage and are old. You should move close to me. I don't have the best neighborhood in the world. We should all have reasonable neighbors. Every time I've moved to a place, I want to get to know my neighbors, because if there's something that happens, if there's a danger or an issue or a zombie apocalypse, I want to know that my neighbors got my back, because I'll have their back. I want to know if they're packing heat. I want to know if they, when their schedules are and things like that. It's all stuff that's important to me. Oh, this guy. Okay. Is this the one that you promote? I had to look it up. The Thought Peak NPC is definitely in Booster Pass. Oh, okay. You know what? I think he's off the side of one of the cliffs. You haven't had good neighbors? I feel like most neighbor... Well, here, this is a little naive and idealistic, but I think that's me. A part of me, at least. There's a big part of me that's the cynic as well, but I feel like a lot of neighbors have a good neighbor in them. They just don't know it yet. They haven't had the chance or the encouragement to be a good neighbor. Oh, they're right here. Okay, so he does it for a random thing then. Here we go, monster list. I haven't even looked at this yet. I'm just like, for a basic Goomba, I don't even have it. Oh, that takes a little while to load. That's kind of weird.
Mario, it's on.
Fat Albert Bowser over here. I don't want me as a neighbor for zombie apocalypse type. Oh, you would be the bad guy on one of those shows? Assuming that all my neighbors are packing heat. Where do you live? You're like in Detroit or something? No, you don't tell me where you live. Dang. If you don't make a lot of loud noises late into the night, you're 80% of the way to being a good neighbor. Yes. Yes. An unspoken sound curfew should be like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock weeknights, and like midnight holidays. You know? Maybe 1 in the morning if it's an exceptional celebration. But like here, oh man, there was a house down the street last year that like every Friday night they'd be like thumping until like 4 in the morning. It would probably be over in 1.5 years, 2 years if you're actively killing zombies. Yeah, it's not like zombies have babies, you know? Or you'll be the guy people warn you to avoid. So the bad guy. West Virginia, where the dueling banjos play. Oh, yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. While we talk secrets, I'm going to go around filling out this bestiary. So what else do we need to get? You have a sound curfew written in the law around there? Yeah, people don't follow the law. They're like, the law is really more a suggestion. It's like, no, it's not. But that's the way it goes. It's a general respect thing, too. I think even beyond law, you know, like, you should respect the people that live near you enough to where it's like, okay, I'm not going to make, like, ridiculously loud noises when people are obviously trying to sleep. Goom de goom, I'm tired. Goom de goom? Bowser killing one of his minions here. That seems strange. There should be something that happens in that instance. Let's see. Frogog and Spiky. We're just going to double check that I got these since I'm here. Those bright sunlight better not fry me. Well, guess what? It's going to fry you. You know what? Because it might be a zombie. What if zombies were like not kind of like that, like brainless Plant vs. Zombies type? But what if they were all like the brain gremlin from the movie Gremlins 2? You know, what then? And they were like, I think we should all talk a little bit. Nocturnally imposed species. Oh no, resistance to jumping. Because I use jumping as an element. Oh, what's up? Buenos dias, Marcio HD. ¿Cómo está, amigo? Let's see. Some people do, some people don't. I wouldn't be the actively evil. You'd hear things like, stay away from Red Wing Tower. Davey went there last time. We haven't seen him since. That's a bad guy. Like, if you're, like, attacking and imprisoning people who come to visit you, that's bad guy behavior. I don't know what to do. How did we get here? Is this the booster isn't a bad guy thing? It's perfectly acceptable to just like imprison women at the top of your tower and force them into marriage? Is that what we're going with here? He just disappeared. I don't know. And then turns out you're testing their physiology with zombie hybridism experiments. Could be. Ever seen Fido? They were kept as pets. I haven't seen Fido. For some reason that reminds me of Shaun of the Dead. Marcio! Let me see. This was fun last time. If anybody in here knows the Spanish, we have our great guest here, Marcio, from Honduras, if I remember. Marcio, ya casi termino. Mario RPG y estoy triste. So triste. I don't want to be done with this game. Beauty and the Beast. Tangled. Yeah, all that stuff. Of course, in Tangled, though, the person doing the imprisoning was the bad guy. But in Beauty and the Beast, he's like the heroic titular character. Triste! No! Yeah. No me gusta. I need more of the Mario RPG. Okay, you know what? We're filling out the bestiary now. So I need to look around, see what we can get. Let's do journal, monster thing. Takes a long time to load. Okay, we need to find Paratroopa. This boy right here. No habla español? A poquito. That's because I married Latina. Oh, yeah. Nobody commented on it last time. I was trying actively to make people uncomfortable in chat. But it was on a lull. Last time I said my wife was muy caliente. She's kind of a combination of Pauline, Carmen Sandiego, and Jessica Rabbit. It was a great combo. Let me tell you. I learned everything that I know about Espanol from her. No, I don't think I did, actually. Because I worked in Southern California. So I learned a lot about Spanish there. It was a great time. Yes. And you know what? I appreciate the spelling of laughter with the J. I think that's good. Ha ha ha, like that. Okay, so there's no Troopas of the Koopas here? I thought there was. I guess you're the bad guy. We you know what? It took a little while, but we got around to it. You are the bad guy. Oh, Krypton. Should I say this? Say yo soy hueto? I don't know what that means. I probably shouldn't have said it. Wife likes wearing red. Well, I am the well-read mage, aren't I? See, it writes itself. That's my favorite kind of story. The kind that you don't even gotta... It just writes itself. Somebody has to be the bad guy. Yeah, exactly. Not everybody could be the comfortable character. You know? Not everybody could be the doctor when you're all stranded on an island. When you're all lost. Learn Spanish from Dora the Explorer. So you just repeat a word a few times every now and then. Be careful you don't fall through fire and water. From the lowest peak to the highest dungeon, I fought with the Balrog of Morgoth. Okay, let me ask Marcio something. Marcio.
¿Te gusta el Señor de los Anillos?
I tried to do it in the Gandalf voice. And then everyone would just be very confused. Red the White? I would be confused also. I feel like if I died fighting a Balrog and came back, though, I'd just come back redder. You know, not necessarily white or anything like that. Then I would be the very well red mage. Our good friend, the Wizard in Blue, tried to give me a Sindarin name. Can't remember what it was now. Okay, that's not the place that I wanted to go. This place here. This is the way to go. Me gusta tortas? You're a good turtle? No, that's tortuga. Tortas. I don't know if I know that one. The way you talk is really funny sometimes. I appreciate it. Gracias. There you go. Si me gusta el Señor de los Anillos. Oh, yes. I love it. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Tolkien. It's weird being a fan of something and not liking a lot of the adaptations. That's a weird experience. I feel like that's been most of my life. You know, like video games, video game movies tend to not be that great. I like Tolkien adaptations beyond like 4 that I could name tend to not be very great. What a nice peaceful day. Oh, DC Comics. Karan. Yeah, it was CARN Carnistoras, I think it was. The Elvish name, yeah. I think it was Carnistoras.
Carnistoras.
Oh, Lakitu. I like to say Lakitu. We're gonna try and target Lakitu here. Let's see if I can get it. No, can't get it. Right. And I think that there's a distinction to make, though, Infinite Metal, is that there are 2 things that can exist simultaneously, independently, right? The core fan base of originals tend to be less satisfied with adaptations. True. And the adaptations can themselves be low quality. That can also be true, right? So there's I think in the case of Tolkien's work, The Hobbit can go either way. Like I like most of the first Hobbit movie, but I think by the time you get to the 3rd Hobbit movie, you can make very strong arguments for it not being high quality. Jolly Jared, how's it going? Oh, okay. See, I gotta watch what I'm saying when I'm repeating Krypton words here. I'm just now learning. Okay. Croco, I didn't get. Shymore. Oh, I didn't get those guys either. There's a lot that I missed. That stinks. So I'll have to pay for those. We could just go down this list. Star Slap! Oh yeah, let me Star Slap this guy. For sure. Absolutely. There may also not be good reasons as to why the fan base is dissatisfied, you know? Because I get it. Sometimes fans can be real picky, you know? So, I thought I was going to snag that guy. Come on now, right here. You fool! Yeah, just wait right here. We're going to get it. Hola, starfish. Pescado. I don't know how to say star. Let me see. Estrella de mar. Oh, sea star. Estrella. Not estrella. Estrella de mar. Let's see. Oh! Get it right here. Ha ha! The starfish die of old age. Ooh. I don't know. Marcio, terminaste Mario RPG? Used to watch Telemundo to learn weather from the weather girl. Wife told me that the weather they showed wasn't even in our area. Got some sus comments today. Krypton over there. Do I need to give your wife a call? Wish people would stop confusing me with my cousin. Oh, I thought I got... Maybe I got the other one. Must have been. Alright, who's next here? I like this. I wish that more RPGs had a collectible bestiary. I think that's cool. Okay, so found in Roseway. Okay. Is this Roseway? I don't think it is. I need to go back. Or is it? Does it say on the menu? No, I don't believe it does. We're gonna have to go back then. There we go. Maybe it was. Red Mage learns Spanish better here than Duolingo. Yes. I haven't even tried. Oh, that was Roseway. Okay, let's go back into it then. Aun no termino Mario RPG. So you haven't finished it yet. I'm close to finishing it. It is important to be aware of world events. Would you have a crush on the weather girl? Because that's never happened for an American dad. I remember when I was a kid, my dad was like obsessed with this weather girl. I was like, come on, Dad. It was so cringy. Let's get Arachne here. From the Latin for arachnid. They call me Arachne because I lack knees. Nah, I don't buy it. Played some smaller games recently and they would do a collectible best year with a good bit of extra backstory for each enemy you've beaten. I like that. I like it. I feel like that's a cool feature. Feels extra special here. You know, you got the Nintendo characters, and then this is an old beloved adventure. So collecting them feels good. Hey now. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Tend to be built differently than the Canadian and American ones you've seen? Well, I don't have a comment on that. I don't think I do. I mean, when I was a kid, I thought the Hawaii weather girls were cute. Yeah, I don't think today, being a married man, I'd be like, oh yeah, the weather girl. That's weird. Alright, we got the crook. Must not run away. Well, don't run away then. No. He gonna run. Get him. There we go. Estoy en Peach and Booster's wedding. Yes! I love that part. I love it. Me, well, let's see if I can do it off the top of my head. Me encantar Peach y Booster's wedding. I don't know in Espanol. But I love that part. I really do. It's good. Maybe my favorite part of the game. Could be. Oh, thanks. We like to do the voices around here. Well, and it's not weather girl shaming. Who said that? Your brother said something about the Canadian and American weather girls not being as attractive. So no. Natural dadisms? No. Pointing out cows in the field. So I do that with horses, I realize. Like, look, kids, horses! My kids would be like, yeah, we saw them like 5 minutes ago. It's not my fault. I'll make sure when no one misses a cow. Ones that stand out to me where the enemies are mostly ghosts whose form corresponds a bit to their regrets or shortcomings in life. Wedding boda. Boda? Sometimes you'd see an enemy and say, what was that guy doing in life? Beat up a few, you can find out in the bestiary. Oh, that's interesting. I like it.
Oh, hello, I get to level up. Mario reached the level 24. Okie dokie. What are we going to do? Oh, it's so scary, Mario. It's not so scary. Let's get the physical.
Yeah, physical. I'm just here for the coins. That's all. Ah! Forget it. Not worth it. Okay, journal. Let's see what we got next. Well, I mean, that's unfair, though. Brazil, Venezuela, Brazil in general, this is an uncomfortable conversation. Why am I talking to you people about this? Brazil, Venezuela, let's just say they should always win the Miss Universe contest. That's what I say. Snapdragon. This is where? Oh, and Roseway. We're here. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna drop this discussion right now. Right now. You guys aren't getting nothing out of me. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. Where's all the flowers at? Hey, you're preaching to the choir. I already said I married Latina, so you know you're preaching to the choir in here. It's a funny image. You two up there in the frozen north, like Latinas. Are there slim pickings up there, huh, fellas? Well, I must be going now. The phrase is said the other way around. Instead of Peach and Booster's wedding, you say Peach and Booster's wedding. Wedding goes at the end. Oh, okay. There you go. Marcia knows what's up. What? I don't know. Make one joke about Weather Girl. Chat. Here's the thing, Krypton. I don't know. Have you ever streamed before, Krypton? Because there is a very decisive factor. It's a phenomenon that happens. I don't think that was the place. Let me see. It's chat is always looking for a path to devolve. So your job as the streamer, unless you want to devolve chat, is to make sure chat doesn't have that much ammunition. But some people show up to chat and decide to give them more ammunition, not less. Boda de Peach y Booster. There it is. In in the Soviet Spanish, Peach boosters you. Soviet Spanish. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Can I read Spanish in a Soviet-Russian accent? Este es un acento ruso soviético con palabras en español. That's tough. Esperanto. Never streamed? You have a monotone baritone. Come on. You could stream. I've heard you speak. You'd be like, come on down to sunny Houston. That's right. It's a beautiful day outside. I could totally see that. Okay, now I did not see the Snapdragons there. So is there another place that you can find them? Russo. There it is. Russo. And where the heck were they? Because I didn't see him. Chat devolve. This is the way it goes. It sounds like a commercial for a Dark Legend of Zelda game. Oh yeah. Now, I think my favorite Spanish voice to do is the Spanish like auto salesman. Oh, there's one. Nah, I thought you were gonna kill it. Ooh. Ah, come on. Right there. Got it. I've seen a lot in this life. Oh, put it out of its misery. There. Die well, sweet prince. Alright, we got it. There you go. Cinco. There you go. That's the voice. Let's see. Who's next on the journal monster list? We can't do below. I'm just double checking everything up here. Okay. Oh no, we didn't get the blade. Oh. Why didn't any of you tell me? Should have told me. I missed a lot of bosses. Wiggler. That's in the forest. Favorite Spanish is the Bumblebee Man from The Simpsons. I don't know if I remember that. Do you know El Chapulín Colorado? A friend of mine told me about the adventures of El Chapulín. Never learned to speak Castilian Spanish. That's the one they use in Spain. No offense to Spaniards, but they have some really strange translations. Speaking Latin American Spanish is hotter. Oh, hot takes with the regional opinions there, Marcio. I've heard that Spanish, like from Spain, is like Queen's English to like American English. Like American English would be there, I'll tell you about, well, that time there. The Forest of really good music. Oh, it's so good. That there Forest of really good music. Oh, you know what? So is this track used in only this area of the whole game? I think so. It's like Chrono Trigger in that they only use that forest theme in like a few forests. And that's it.
I'm just a friendly, harmless caterpillar.
Not anymore. Now you're a friendly, dead, harmless caterpillar. There we go. Dang. I mean, how lavish. We didn't know how good we had it back then. How lavish that they would write a whole thing just for this one area. My goodness. Okay, who's next? Because I don't want this game to end, so let's see. Oh, now I started picking up on Thought Peak. Shy Ranger? Oh, this guy. Well, how the heck are you supposed to catch him? Huh? Okay, it's going to have to be like this. We're going to have to put the speed thing on my boy here. Zoom shoes. No, the other one. Right here. Feather. Okay, so we can go first, and then we'll try and catch that little guy. Are you familiar enough? I'm familiar enough with that game. That's perfect phraseology. No, I don't hate 8 or anything like that. 8 gets a lot of hate. I think it's by far not my favorite, by any stretch. Not in my top 5 or anything. I think it's in my top 10 by default. Top 10 Final Fantasy games. Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10, 7, 4, 5, 12, running out of Final Fantasies. I don't know, and I guess like 1. That's 10 of them in it. Yeah, Square was pretty good at doing that. Speaking pattern is very lispy. Oh, really? So they wouldn't say Espanol, they'd say Español. Final Fantasy VIII makes some really weird choices. Yeah, what are the weird choices that you would mention for 8's music? Out of curiosity. Okay, we need to find the little guys. Do I already have these? Let's see. Because if I do, then I don't need to worry about fighting them. It looks like I do. Microbomb, Mesobomb. Oh, I missed those as well. Dang. I missed a lot. I really did. The Salt Flats. That's the desert music. Oh, I guess we could fight everything, huh? And see if we can't get one of those things to appear. 6-4 Tactics 5-3 2-7 10-1 10-2. Dang, is 10-2 by default, or do you actually like 10-2? Those are two different questions, you know? Okay. There's a lot that I don't really remember about Final Fantasy VIII, but I think it's been maybe 6 years or so since I played it. Krypton, take care of yourself. We'll see you next time, huh? Have a good one. It reused a lot of songs in a number of places. One of the weirdest ones that got a song that was not reused. Really? See, so that I didn't remember. It's hard to catch these. I got it. I got it. So you like the 10 too, huh? I consider this a confession. I like the idea of 10-2's gameplay. That's about it. I mean, I've played 10-2. Not all the way through, but I've played like half of 10-2. For charity, I watched through all the cinematics of 10-2. I almost died. That was a lot harder than I think most people think. No, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. You kind of have to not be a story guy. Aw, shoot. You can't go back? No. Oh, that sucks. Mario wants to go back. Dang it. Oh, there we go. I thought that took you, like, took you out. So far, not seeing any of these things that I'm going to be seeing. Yeah, again, I think gameplay for 10-2, cool idea. I like the concept of the dress spheres, but you gotta play that game on mute. Just put up with it, you know? I get you. No, still not getting him. I don't know. 6 tactics, 4, 12, 5, 1, the rest, whatever. Oh, not 14, Mr. Tempered? Now, Baron Redwing had a good suggestion a couple days ago of meeting up on Final Fantasy 14. We could do it. You want to do it sometime? I got it all installed and downloaded. I was like, I'm gonna play this game, and then I just didn't even touch it. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, and I think Final Fantasy VIII's soundtrack is one of its best features. I think it's really good. I'm not going to wade into the overrated, underrated discussion because I feel like that's beneath me. But it puts one in mind of a little underratedness going on. Pipe Vault. So far, not really finding that thing. Is it in here or is it in the sewers? Because I don't see it in here at all. Let's see. Double check. Oh, I'm sure it could. That thing's ancient. And here, Shy Ranger. Pipe Vault, it says. In terms of presentation and music, I mean, I think 7's soundtrack is excellent too. I think they're both really good. I'm not in a position right now to say which one I think is better. I think 7 has really good music. 8 definitely has a better presentation for sure, visually from 7. Oh, what's up, Kiseki couple? How you doing? Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us on today's bilingual episode of whatever it is that we do here. We have a guest in from Honduras, so we are speaking Spanish occasionally. So ¿cómo están, amigos? ¿Cómo están? We are also curious, Kiseki couple. How's your playthrough of E33 going? Clair Obscur. How's that been? I really need to get to that game. There's too many darn games. That's the problem. Like, could they stop for a year? Give me time to catch up. Evan Rosman 9226 on YouTube. How are you? How the heck's it going? All the CD games have a great soundtrack. Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. It's personal preference in a lot of ways. CY8 is kind of regarded poorly. Yeah. I think the playable cast in 8 is pretty poor. And then I have a theory, which is that if you do not... I couldn't get him. If you do not identify, empathize with Squall, then the game does not work for you. So if you don't share close personality affinity with Squall, then you're going to be irritated by him quite a lot of the game. And that's largely my experience. I tend to think of Squall as unnecessarily emotionally constipated with no real... Like, I don't buy any, like, past trauma that kind of made him that way. He kind of just comes off as a jerk to me. But then there are people who aren't jerks, but who are maybe a little more on the quiet side. And they really enjoy Squall as a character. So I feel like some of whether you enjoy 8 or not hinges on Squall. Do we have the feather trinket? We do. I think I have it equipped. Yes, we do have the feather trinket equipped. Oh, there's pants that could make him a little faster, so we could do that. He doesn't have a weapon that would make him faster. But he's now the fastest character ever. So hopefully we can catch that thing. Yeah, and that was one thing that I liked about 7. I really enjoyed that it had that wide cast of characters. You know, you've got your human characters, but then you've also got, you know, this talking cat dog, and you've got the robot. What I really like about 9 is it also has a really diverse cast of characters. Going to be a mite tricky trying to get this thing, but we'll do our best. Yeah, I mean, I don't tend to think of Terra. I know some people do. I don't personally tend to think of Terra as belonging to the moody, frowny muffin crowd. But I feel like the success of 7 taught them some wrong lessons in regards to, like, hey, why don't we make every character, you know, not that Cloud was like overly moody. I think in the English translation for 7, he comes off as having a swagger, you know, kind of like a Clint Eastwood Man with No Name kind of thing. And the more traumatized, moody stuff comes later. And then, you know, they dial down on that with Cloud. But fortunately, Zidane and Titus almost said the wrong way. Zidane and Titus sort of, you know, push back against that. Okay, if I cannot get this by the time we come out of this pipe vault, I'm just going to use the frog coins. You get it. Yeah, I think Cloud. I liked Cloud when I was 14. I don't think he's that cool anymore, you know, and he's kind of overspammed too as a character. So, Cloud, Squall, Lightning. They tend to not be characters that I enjoy in that series. Which doesn't mean that you have to not enjoy them if you love them. We have to put that out there because, you know, people get very upset with me. Mr. Tempered, it was low-hanging fruit. I'm glad you grabbed it. I'm glad you grabbed it. I think you can appreciate the comparison without assuming that I'm drawing a qualitative comparison. We'll say that. I think Cloud comes off as a cowboy swagger character who is mostly a man of few words kind of thing, a tough guy. Whereas over time, it seems like they tended to make him more of like a moody emo kind of character. They dialed down on. I blame Advent Children. I always miss that one. Yeah, 6 has a huge cast. That's great about 6. At least we're getting a lot of stuff here. Now I like 5. I still is not fast enough. How on earth are you supposed to catch that thing? I like 5, but 5 has a pretty limited cast as well. I think it has interesting and fun characters. Rest in peace, Galoof. But there we go. I'm gonna get you. Nah, we just can't catch him. We just can't. Even at like what 43 or 48. Speed, we still can't get him. Only character anyone is allowed to enjoy in Final Fantasy is Gal. Well, I mean, which Galoof scene? There's quite a few Galoof scenes. Ah, this guy right here. No, they're pretty generous with the timing on this. Like, you could wait to see the little... You could wait to see the little icon. You know? Okay, one last attempt. Nope. Not gonna get it. Alright. The last one. Rip. It's hard to appreciate that they actually have a character named Butts. And he comes from the town of Lix. It was a different time. It really was. Okie dokie. You know what? Actually, let me check the journal here and we'll see who else we can get. We got 101 frog coins. So how many purchases is that going to get us with all this? So I didn't get micro bomb or meso bomb. We could get a Lakitu. I know where there's one. Yeah, booster pass. Oh, passed it. Passed booster pass. There we go. I came in the wrong way. I appreciate that you can do that, but... I'm gonna get... Oh. Okay, maybe... There we go. So many Lakitus. Lakitu. Do people not like me? Mostly because of the camera from Mario 64. I think that's the primary reason why anybody would not like Lakitu. Dang, DD Dragon's joke in there. Awful. It was inspired by a Nintendo. Yeah, right. Don't encourage him, Mr. Tempered. Apprentice. Oh, okay. That's the guy over here in it. Whoops. Well, I don't know if I got these carrots. They don't look familiar. Maybe they did. 'Cause I remember the vegetable propaganda. No! Stupid. Okay, let's see. What was the whole Sniffit training thing? Sniffit promotion? I don't know that I remember that. I think it was Infinite Metal mentioned it earlier. Being an apprentice is tough. I can't take much more. Oh, poor guy. Put him out of his misery. There you go. Oh, it's, well, no, that doesn't make any sense. It's not the Booster Hill. Right. So now, let's see who is the next. Sniffster? Oh, I don't think we can. Oh, no. We can. We can get those. Lava Bubble. Oh, and those are also in Booster Tower. Okay, we'll go snag 2 of those. I think not only is this section, when you first come through here, my favorite section in the game, but I really think Booster Tower, not this track, but the Booster Tower track after you encounter Booster on the train, I think that might be my favorite track in the game. Get him! Ah, resistance, okay. Oh, really? You actually have to lose to them. I don't think I ever did that. Was that in the Nintendo Play Guide? Because if so, I did not get that. We're gonna have to yeah, I love this song. We're gonna have to take all the equipment off, I guess. Oh, I thought these guys were the ones, but they're not in gray. So it must be further down. You know what? I don't wanna. Any recommendations for that, though? Like, are there any tricks for making you more susceptible, less susceptible to that? Because you can't hit your own characters, right? I don't think you can. Right here. This is still not the right guy, is it? I could have sworn that I remember these being in gray, but they're not. Okay. No, yeah. Okay. Must have been the gray clad sniffsters that you encounter with booster. So I guess you can't get them here unless they're further up. So maybe getting beat up in Smithy's Castle, and then going back for that. Right now, I'm just in here trying to collect some of the thought peaks. Cool. Yeah, I remember that guy standing on that that rampart like wall. I'm just gonna see if we can find any of the gray clad sniffets in here, and then if not, then we've got our stuff. You know what? Let me check if there's anything else in Booster Tower since we're here. It's gonna be a no. So that is everybody in here, except for let's see if the it's hard to say. Sniffsters appear. I don't think they do though. Am I misremembering, or is there a... I thought there was like a... Oh, yeah. Can't get out of here. I thought there was like a... like a thing with running away on this game. Might have been a different game, though. Either way, we'll head on out, because we can't get the sniffsters here. Not anymore. Okay. You know what we could start doing is take off all the defense now. Double experience. Oh, you can't. Oh, no. There you go. And, I mean, the speed up is fine. Might have to do no equipment. So, oh, you know what, though? I bet you Geno is probably squishier than Bowser. Yeah. Alright, big guy, you can have your stuff back here. And then we'll just swap Geno in. I regret having Peach become an HP sponge here. But that'll do there. And then we'll drop that. We'll drop that. And then put in Geno. Where is the spot to fall? I thought it was around here. Oh, next room. There it is. It's a linear tower. Okay, let's do let's Let me try heading to Smithy's castle. And oh, you got to do the Exor fight before you get in there, right? I don't remember. We'll find out real quick. Maybe we can get some damage in there.
Prince Mallow, we want to go to Bowser's Keep. Could you give us a lift, please?
I've heard the story from King Nimbus. You'll be there in no time. Yeah, with the world's slowest bus. Dang that, Lakitu's been eating his Wheaties. Volcano and Monstro Town with stronger enemies? Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. Let's head out there. I don't remember this. I think there's a boss fight to get in first. At which point I'm going to be turning tail and leaving. Does jumping on lava do damage? I thought I checked. And I thought it didn't. But it might. It could. Perhaps. They're not going to let me back out from this boss fight, are they? Hopefully they do.
Ah, the scent of boiling lava. It's so nice to be home. Smithy's gonna pay for stealing my splendid castle from me.
Poor Bowser. Oh, these guys. Why did they fight you? You know? Like, what's the deal with that? Oh, Mr. Bowser. We could test the lava here. You know what, though? I feel like it is tempting fate. I feel like I should go back to the volcano. We should save. Go back to the volcano. If we accidentally run into a boss here, that would be bad. Exor, another cool character.
Exor, true believers.
Okay, and we're gonna get this saved up, and then we'll go to the volcano. Did a lot, so the game has an autosave feature. I guess I don't have to worry about that too much. But I'm old school like that. I'm always worried about, you know, not manually saving properly. I guess I could have got there through the hot springs, but oh well. Okay, lava. Let's see. 173, 106, 144. No. That's too bad. The lava doesn't do any damage to you. Did it on the original? There's a question for you. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. Then. Oh, you can take a decent amount of damage. Even when defending. Is there a character that cuts your life in half? Like a gravity type spell? I don't think I remember one. I'll just do this for a while. Like, that's not terrible. We'll just take some rounds. Anybody dead yet? Oh, they're almost there. This isn't too bad. All right, Mallow. It's all you, Bubby. Take a few more hits, huh? Oh, shoot. All right, I'm gonna switch them out. There you go. I don't want to accidentally get killed here. That would suck. Dang, y'all, they weren't kidding about that Valor up. There we go. Did it. Oh, yeah, good thing it wasn't an HP max. Jinx had the move that auto... Oh, yeah. We did beat Jinx. Yes. So, okay. So we're actually good here. Uh-oh, if you get a level up, does it heal him up all the way? I don't know what it was. Okay, so swap with this dude out. So this is doable now. This ought to be doable. Oh, duct tape's online? Dang. I wonder what that dude's playing right now. Let's see. Back to Booster Pass. Front entrance. Oof. Good thing there wasn't a level up there. I didn't think about that until, you know, I was just about to pick the right Yoshi. Alright, Bubby. Let me have it. Ah. There we go. Ah, this is still gonna take a bit, isn't it? Oh man. That's okay. It's pretty fast paced. I'm just gonna button mash through this. Come on. If you read his mind, you get rid of the defense boost. Yeah, I just figured it would take longer, you know? Like we could do that. Let's see if he's gonna do any more meaningful damage. It's still one, really. Oh, and now we just lost that ability anyway. Well. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I ever did this as a kid. This might be the first time I've ever done this. Let's try it. Let's try a useless item. What's a useless item here? Oh, we don't want any of that. Oh, there's pure water. Yeah, it takes a while still. I think he's probably still going to be doing 1 damage. Atsumori Kofuhara! How's it going? What's the mystery egg do anyway? Watch it, like, recover his health entirely. We can just mash through this. Atsumori Kofuhara, what's going on today? How are you? Thanks for popping in. We're trying to get this Sniff It promotion sequence taken care of here. We have to let him beat us, so. Yeah, the 1 damage is just going to be 1 damage. So, at least we got the others down. Had I been smart, I'd have swapped. I'd have just let them kill Mallow in the volcano. This is kind of strange. Oh, he's getting so many, like, turns to defend. Mystery Egg, the one where you turn into the lamb lure item with Peach and the pt10 ring? I might have done that, but I don't know. It's been a long time. So what are you supposed to do with the Mystery Egg? You're supposed to just use it in battle? I know for sure I've never done this. Like, almost 100% positive. Like 99.9% positive. I've never done this before. The pt10 ring sounds familiar. I don't remember the lamb lure item. So maybe I've never done that before. I don't know. It's been a long time since 1996. Happy 30 to this game. Eventually it turns into another item. Okay. Oh, here we go. Almost there. Come on, Mallow. This is why RPGs should always let you hit your own characters. Sometimes you want to knock them out of confused mode. There we go. No way! I didn't know it auto switches. Y'all are crazy. Okay, alright. Freaking. Ah! The one area in the remake that's harder for a very specific reason, even. So we've got to get all of the characters down to 1 HP then. Or roundabouts. Okay. Back to the volcano I go. That stinks. I was not expecting that to happen. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Alright. This is gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen. Yeah, kill him. Ah, shoot! I forgot to take off their protective gear. So let's just get out of dodge really quick. Lee. How's it going? Jolly, man. We're cruising. Right now we're trying to get a specific side quest completed. Now I wish Peach didn't have so much HP. Oh yeah, that's true, huh? So will you just use it like this? That's it? You just keep using it like that? gonna be tricky to say. Make sure I don't let these two get killed. Want to bid for the box and manual for Tactics Ogre on PS1? Oh, that's pretty cool. Well done. What was the damage on that? What did that set you back to? Oh no. Bowsy's just too chonky. Oh, okay. She doesn't have a ring on right now. But they could both use the mystery egg just to lose the health here. Could do that, you know. $40. Oh, that's pretty great, I think. Basically for an artifact, you know. Okay, but she's got to have... She actually has to have the item on, though, right? Oh, she's toast. Oh my goodness. So even if... How? Get him hit him good. Oh, 40 is definitely reasonable. Okay, she doesn't have the ring on anyway. Okay, we're getting a little bit of damage here now. And mystery egg that can prevent us from having a block, so... Just need, like, not that many more hits, honestly. And even with that, if I screw this up with Bowser, we'll still have Geno and Mallow to swap in. I don't know if I have the nurture ring either. Come to think of it. Nice. Yeah, I actually haven't had the chance myself to play Tactics Ogre just yet. So looking forward to that. Okay, I think that's pretty close enough. Oh, that's very much close enough. Okay, now let's see if we can run away. Oh! Okay, so I think I might accidentally be screwing this up here. We need somebody to use... or is there an item that lets you run, like, guaranteed? Nah. Nah. Okay. Then let's use a syrup here. I'm out of flower points, basically, so that's the big scare here. Okay. Should be able to kill these now. Oh, okay, no. Never mind. So now this is scary. He's being gentle on us, at least. Okay, so okay. I really don't want to screw this up. I do have a red essence. I kind of don't want to waste that. This guy's got to be close to being done. His normal attack is probably better. Let's just hit him with a normal. There we go. Ooh. That was about as close as you can get. Every single character was at 1. Oh my gosh. So Tactics Ogre on Super Famicom, apparently it's really hard. Well, that's cool. I'll have to play that version eventually. You know, should I get to the Super Famicom RPGs? I don't know if that'll happen, but we'll see. Okay. Do not hit one of those green spikies. Now I'm like nervous I'm going to miss one of those jumps. Okay, this is it for sure. Right here. Nice. It's all you, Genie. What did he say? I looked away for 1 second. I looked away for 1 second. What did he say? And I'm not sure what to do next either. He's now sniff at number 4. You could do that 4 times. So do I need to keep coming back to the same character then? Or what? Do it a bunch, then go to Boosted Tower, and there's new snippets talking about it at the top of the tower. Okay. Okay, so just do this a bunch of times. Okay, yeah, different dialogue there. Cool. Doable. Now. There we go. So, how do you know when to stop doing this? Is the question that I have next. Sniff to being fancy. So you don't actually... Oh, okay. You don't actually get anything for this? This is just like a fun thing? Fun thing. Okay, so he said 6. Or maybe I assume until their dialogue doesn't change. Oh my gosh, my heart stopped for a second there. Right, it's not like there's infinite sniffsters. Okay, 7. So this is still different dialogue and everything, so. Okay, number 7. Number keeps changing, so. Who doesn't want the snippets to prosper? You gotta go significantly out of your way for this one too. That's pretty surprising. We know for sure there's no like reward for this for you know, in the remake. Okay, number 8. Supposed to go up to 10 maybe? Oh, they're gone. That's it. That's all she wrote. Oh, we better heal up then. Group hug that. There we go. Should be like, no, you're supposed to enter the tower with 1 HP. Well, fingers crossed. We'll see if there's something. Might not be anything, but we'll find out. And I gotta go all the way to the top again? I think I've climbed this tower a good fair share of times. Okay. Well, we'll find out. We'll get there. Ah, you. Okay, let me see here. Oops. I missed the jump. Mario's one weakness. Just in case. Yep. It's interesting that they do a musical cue right there to remind you where the original portraits are in the foyer area. In the foyer? Ah, you. Just let me go. Okay. You guys get the psych bomb. I don't know if this is going to even hurt him. Maybe not. I guess there's no way really to jump around that one. Oh, the guy in the middle. I think he's going to be resistance to the fire. Oh no, never mind. So it was star damage maybe? I'm kind of unsure how the elements work on this. We know there's jump element. Oh, right here.
The boss only wants 7 Shrieksters. All my training was in vain. What a rip.
Oh, too bad you can't fight him because that would fill out a thing.
After years of hard work and effort, I'm now sniffer number 4. I'll wear the number proudly. Phew. I've been training to become one of Booster's stiffsters for 3 years. If only Mod Pa could see me now. Yeehaw! Hurrah! I'm a snifter. I'm speechless. That's it?
Be cool if they put like a hidden treasure chest above their heads or something. Dang. That's we're here, so we're just gonna double check. Yep. That's gotta be one of the harder secrets to get in this game. Considering everything you've got to actually go through, especially at this point. That would be the sort of thing that there would be like a trophy pop for that. But in the old school days, you just get a little extra dialogue. That's it. Oh my goodness. No. Oh yeah, we got the frying pan. It does not sound like how I remember the frying pan sound. Let's see. Yeah. Reaching there earlier. It's the late game cleanup that makes it harder. Still, even a bit of effort having to go back and fight that multiple times and lose multiple times. It would be neat if there was a little more to that. The nurture ring is in Marrymore, you said? Would be easier to let a Wookiee win. I think it was Marrymore. That's right out here. So we're going to grab the ring. And then we'll re-equip everybody. Right here. In the inn shop. Oh yeah, there's just this one building anyway, right? Let's see here. Oh, there's all these happy clothes that I never bought. I just like having all the weapons. There it is. Overflowing with the power of love. Don't take money. Don't take fame. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Something to be cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see. I don't exactly remember what everybody had on, but this is it more or less. Oh yeah, and he had a signal ring. Right here. Just to make sure we get everything. Well, those cool fire pants. One of my favorite things in the strategy guide was seeing the renders for the armor. I just thought that looked cool. You know, Mallow's pants, but with that flame motif. All right. I think we did enough today. So this was a... Oh, dang. It's 3:44. That was a good long stream. That was a decent length of time. Let's go see. Stud muffins around. Oh, you know what? Kiseki couple came in earlier, so I'm gonna repay them a favor. We'll pop in there. If you've never followed Kiseki couple, drop them a follow. Really nice folks. And we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on 1 p.m. Central. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.